Definitely. We talked about the Golden Eaglets earlier. Of course, the test will definitely start tomorrow on the 17th. And we're actually wishing them all the best. Of course, we know the pressure is not there. But what you guys have to do, just go there and see if you can just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the moment. And definitely the trophy will come.
Well, at the end, every Nigerian would say trophy. Even if we know that, we just
say we want development, but at the end of the day, we're still saying we want trophies. Then you begin to ask, what do we want? Is it
do we want to keep bragging rights?
Guys, what is really sweet about, when you go and enjoy a game is what comes after. If you go there and you're like, hey, I must win, sometimes that pressure on yourself. You'll not be able to get the best out of yourself. But if you're just going there, just have fun and take it the way it is. Watch the way Lionel Messi play football. He's just enjoying it. It's not really to him. He's having fun and he gets paid for what he loves so much. Roger Federer said the same thing. Like, look, when someone actually asked him when are you going to retire, like, look, tennis is my life. This is what I love doing. But money just started coming in. That is why when you lose, you don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. The joy of participation alone is enough.
I was about going PG to explain this one with like Messi because I saw his body language at the World Cup in Brazil. No,
when
that's
they lost that final.
Even if when you're passionate about something, your emotions come into it.
It does.
Because you think of all the hard work you put into it.
Okay, now
let's see the Argentine team at the World Cup. Just thought about how did we lose? How did we lose this?
After doing so well in the qualifying rounds, yes, they struggled.
Do not hurt yourself. Do not put pressure on yourself. Just enjoy the game, and the victory will come.
Even when you don't want to, your federation president is telling you, part of my credit is if you win, the fans are waiting for their bragging right.
No, he'll tell you, I promise $2 million for each player that gets to score a goal.
We're going to meet president for presidential handshake. So there's a lot involved in these guys.
But really, still on the Golden Eagles, I mean, we're talking about them, but how about the United States as well? Because they've also been talking tough that, hey, look, yes, you may be 4-time world champions, you have a huge pedigree, but we have some, a little trick up our sleeves. And the coach, I mean, he's really looking forward to this game. And, it calls for caution.
Yeah, it calls for caution because, I mean, it's Nigeria that's playing the United States. But I was talking to Sonny Young last night, and once again, big ups to Sonny Young for stopping by. Sonny Young says that the American football program now has a place for Jürgen Klinsmann and his team to even work with the age grade teams.
Wow, Jürgen Klinsmann has been so busy.
And that's what it is. And that's development right there. And that's what I keep saying in this part of the world. When you have a succession plan, your football will shine. How about Manu Garba going back to say one or two things to this current team before they leave? In terms of, this is how we did it. There was no pressure. We just wanted to have fun. Maybe get Dele Alampasu, even Kelechi and one or two persons. So Sonny Young says they have all of that in place. And that's mentoring there.
Yes,
that's mentoring.
When you have your senior national team coach, talking to you guys, coming to the camp,
you know what that means? You're seeing your future right there.
It's right before you, and you're telling yourself, okay, if I perform here, that means I get to play for the national team, so for the senior national team.
Because
progress.
If we want to start, okay, let's say you go ask the head coach now, tell us 5 players at the under 17 level, and then he doesn't know because somebody thinks it's not his business. But I think about it, that's the foundation of our football.
That's the foundation. We always need to go back and take a look at what's happening.
There's even more going back to do, because sometimes you even still need to go to the schools. Clemens went back to the school. We keep saying that Stephen Keshi started playing national team football from St. Finbar's. So it means we've been going to sleep. So at this level,
that's the way it is.
It's very, very important.
It's important. Okay. Austin, the feedback mechanism.
Okay, let's bring our viewers into all of this that we're doing this morning. You see, we're already having so much fun talking sports. Why don't you join us and be part of the fun? The feedback mechanisms will pop on your screen now. Yes, regular viewers are already sending us messages, but let's get you involved. On Twitter, we're channels_sports. On Facebook, we're channels-sports. You can send us an email to sportsthismorning@channelstv.com. Sports this morning at channelstv.com. We're getting your emails. Keep them coming. Let's join the discussion with the following hashtags. You'll see it on your screen now. Today on the program, we're talking wheelchair basketball. So talk to us with the hashtag wheelchair basketball. That's what we're talking about today on the show. We also mentioned the FIFA Under 17 World Cup. Talk to us with the hashtag Golden Eaglets. The Golden Eaglets will get us talking today. Fans of the English Premier League, guess what? The EPL is back. Let's talk about the English Premier League today on the show with the hashtag EPL. And of course, Ayotune loves the Spanish La Liga. We'll also talk about that using the hashtag La Liga. That's what it is. Let's talk some sports this morning.
Okay, definitely we'll be doing that. And of course, we'll be waiting for Sunshine. Sunshine is going to be in the house this morning.
Miss Sunshine.
I'm actually really missed her.
She's getting ready, really.
To give us the news.
But let's still,
before that, just take a look at Raul, you know, check
you
know, what he has done, his statistics and all that, numbers of appearances he has made. It's the titles he has won, and that's him right there, you know, when he actually signed for one of the clubs. You know, this is a man who has won about 6 La Liga titles, 3 Champions League titles, and 6 Spanish Super Cups. But the thing is, he was not able to win any major tournament for Spain, so that it's something he wouldn't really like. And of course, for his appearances, 102 and scoring about 44 goals. And you look at the clubs he played for. He played for Real Madrid, of course, so 16 years there, 550 appearances, 228 goals, only La Liga goals I'm talking about. Definitely. And from 2010 and 2012, what for him was with Schalke, 66 appearances and 28 goals. And even when everyone was actually saying, well, he's finished, but he still went ahead to Germany and proved that, look, he still got the goals in him. And Al-Assad and, you know, UAE, of course, 39 appearances, scoring about 11 goals, a huge one for him. And New York Cosmos, when he went there in the US, of course, he's actually able to help them to, you know, promote that league over there. I mean, they just have 3 games away, but right now they definitely get into the MLS. 26 goals and 7 appearances for Raul. So that is a man you look at and you say he has seen it all.